Although she feeds me bread of bitterness and sinks into my throat her tiger's tooth, still in my breath of life, I will confess, I love this culture that tests my youth. Her vigor flows like tides into my blood, giving me strength against her hate. Her bitterness sweets me, my being like a flood, yet as a rebel fronts a king and state. I stand within her walls with not a shred of terror malice, not a word of jeer. Darkly I gaze into the days ahead and see her might and granted wonders there, beneath the touch of time's unhearing hand, like priceless treasures sinking in the sand.
I am James Weldon Johnson, born in 1871 in Jacksonville, Florida. I attended Atlanta University after graduation. I took a job as a high school principal in Jacksonville. In 1900, I wrote the song Lift Every Voice and Sing. On the occasion of Lincoln's birthday, the song which became immensely popular in the black community and became known as the Negro National Anthem. Here's an excerpt from my famous poem, The Creation.
And God stepped out on space and looked around and said, I'm lonely. I'll make me a world. And as far as the eye of God could see, darkness covered everything, blacker than 100 midnights down in the cypress swamp. Then God smiled and the light broke, and darkness rolled up on one side and light stood shining on the other. And God said, that is good. Then God walked around and looked around on all that he made. God looked at his sun and looked at his moon and looked at his little stars. He looked on his world with all its living things, and God said, I am still lonely. Then God sat down on the side of a hill where he could think. By a deep river. He sat down with his head in his hands. God thought and thought till he thought, I'll make me man. Then into he blew the breath of life, and God and man became a living soul. Amen. Amen.
I am Langston Hugh. I was born on February 1st, 1902 in Missouri. I published my first poem in 1921. My poetry was later promoted by Vachel Lindsay, and I was published my first book in 1926. I went on to write countless works of poetry, prose and plays, as well as popular column for Chicago Defender. One of my favorite pieces include I Too Sing America. I was written about the way African Americans were treated in the U.S., but no matter the race, we too can sing America.
I Too Sing America.
Oh, moi chante pour America.
Yo canto America.
I am the darker brother than see me to eat in the kitchen when company comes.
Moi c'est les frères noirs frères, yo voyem dans cuisine, les compagnons vini.
But I laugh and eat well and grow strong.
Mais moi ri, moi mange bien et moi grandis bien.
Tomorrow I'll be at the table when company comes.
Demain m'a sous table les compagnons vini.
Nobody dare say to me, eat in the kitchen then.
Aucun monde pas forcé manger dans kitchen nan après.
Besides, they'll see how beautiful I am and be ashamed.
Après comment moi belle et ni apprendre.
I too am America.
Moi dans America.
Yo soy América.
I am Langston Hughes.
I am Augusta Savage.
I am Jean Toomer.
I am Claude McKay.
I am Quentin Cullen.
I am James Weldon Johnson.
I am Gwendolyn Bennett.
I am Lois Malu Jones.
I am Henry Tanner. I am Jacob Lawrence.